Morning everybody, and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 10 of our class, and we are going to be discuss something different today. So if you remember, after the 2 or 3 days course, I give you homework. That homework was everybody need to be create 10 or 15 users, 5 or 10 groups in my PDI. Remember? Yes or no?
Yes, Atul.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How was your experience of creating those users? Yes, Tulsi, how was your experience?
It was okay. Not bad.
Neha,
Yeah, Atul, it was good.
it was good. Now let's say if I increase the count from 10 to 50, then how will you or how will be your experience in that case?
Maybe hectic.
Maybe hectic. What else?
Manually we cannot do this thing, so we need to
Wait,
export the
wait, wait.
Excel sheet.
Nikesh, don't come on a solution. Give me the experience.
Time consuming
Time
because
consumed.
one by one.
Okay, what else? What
So
else?
maybe a
Mm,
hundred, 100 above users. We manually we cannot do this thing. One by
If
one can type the username, that is a ID, username, and all the information. We cannot fill.
okay, if I increase the count from 50 to 200, then boring, monotonous, repetitive, error prone, time consuming, all the things will be there, right? But nobody asked me that Atul, do we have any solution for this work? 10 is still okay. We are doing the practice. But if I say, okay, guys, tomorrow everybody have to be create 200 users in my PDI. Might be you will do, but you will curse me every time. My God, kya boring kaam hai? What is boring thing? It says go create new, click new, and do this thing. Then add this, then save, then password generate, then copy the password, all the things. So, what is the way to do this particular part? When we implement service now for our customer as a fresh, we have to get the data in service now. क्योंकि ये foundation data है. Without this, nothing will work. So we only not require the user data, location, group, country, department, CMDB, all this data we need it. Then how it can be doable? Or let's say 200 users, 500 CIs, 1000 department or 1000 location, 2000 countries. How it will be created? Tough, tough, not in the sense you need to do the one by one. Tough in the sense that it is more manual now. So what ServiceNow says, why you are worried? I will give you a shortcut for this one. And that shortcut is called transform map. So today we are going to be discuss get data in ServiceNow. We use import set Sorry, Atul, did you go on mute? Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry. I'm not sure that how I click on this mute and it's done. Okay. So now we are going to be discuss that how we can get the data in ServiceNow, and we use the concept called transfer map and import set. It is something that you need to be transfer the songs from your mobile phone to your laptop. Okay, so we'll take example that I want to be get 5 users in ServiceNow. Now, what do you think? What is the difference between these? Okay. Do you think there is any difference between these fields, these dictionary entries? Do you think there's a difference in this? No difference, because we are human being. We can understand that name is asking for the name. F name is the first name. Email is email and phone is phone number. But do you think that ServiceNow will understand this completely or this completely? No. So whenever we want to get the data in the ServiceNow, we will take a standard format. We will take a standard format, and how the standard format will be getting. So let's say we want to be get the user user in our ServiceNow ecosystem. Go here and search for the user table. Okay. Now filter out, not filter out, just click on this column. Click on import. Click on column, click on import, and download this Excel template. बस बाकी कुछ नहीं करना इसमें अभी. Nothing we have to do. And download. Once you download this, the benefit of downloading from ServiceNow itself is that I am getting the standard columns now. देखो standard columns. In ServiceNow, how many fields are there? For the user table is 49 fields are there. And I am getting all the 49 in a one go, without any spelling mistake, without any mismatch between my thinking and what ServiceNow think, what ServiceNow, how ServiceNow storing is all this. So whenever you have to bring the data in ServiceNow, always use the standard format, and you can download the format like this. Now let's start putting the data in this Excel sheet. Tick. Active 2. Building, I have nothing. Business impact, nothing. As of now, just I'm leaving it few things. I'm just going to be concentrate on the main stuff. Okay. Department IT. Email a.b@c.com. Employee number. First name. AB. Gender. female, prefix, doctor, last name, AC, middle name, DE. Which you want, you can put it. User ID, AB, BC. Okay. One record. Now I'll get a second record. I'm just adding a 2 records or 3 records will add, or let's do one thing. Let's copy this one and then we'll make a changes. This is the benefit of getting the standard format will be downloaded. IT and let's say b.c@d.com. ABC this is ACD. I'm just putting anything like this to be DEF. User IDs can be changed. BDE. Okay. Now let's say we created an Excel sheet that these are the user need to be get in the service now. Now what next? As I say that I need to be get this data in service now. So now we will create a bridge. So how it's look like? ये आपका एक्सेल शीट है, ठीक है। This is your service now, ठीक। In this service now I have to be get the data. I have to be bridge the linkage. कुछ तो मुझे करना पड़ेगा which can get the data. Now in service now I have 2 things. One, this is my temporary location. And then I have this is my actual location. So I will bridge, or I'll build a bridge between Excel sheet and ServiceNow temporary location. Sorry. Temporary location, और यहाँ से I'll build a bridge between temporary location to the target table. ये काम हमें करना है. Only then the data will come here. Now might be you have a question, Atul, why not we can get the data directly like this? No. We cannot, or we should not actually. Can we do? We can, yes, but we should not. Sometimes we have to be see before putting the data in the actual table that is it correct format, everything is right or not. So we never do this practice. Now to build a bridge between these two, जो ये वाला मैंने बताया अभी, ये जो ये वाला है ये सारा area, we have to be come back here and search for the data load. Sorry, load data. Now, even though I am getting the data in the temporary location, but how the data gets stored in ServiceNow? Tell me how the data gets stored in the service now. Yes, Neha.
In the table format.
In the table format, correct. It means if I need to get this data in service now, I need to create a table here. And this is called the import set table. You can click on the create table and put the table name LNG user batch 17. If after doing first time you're doing this the same thing for the second time, then no need to create the new table. Then you can use the existing table itself. You want to import it from the file? I said yes. Kahan hai file? What I will do, I'll just to make a more safer, I'll remove the first sheet. ठीक है. कहां पर है file? You can give the local path. It's saying what I need should be skip or what should I be consider. I said consider number sheet number 1. Because in Excel sheet in Excel you have multiple sheets. So to give the system a clear picture that which sheet should you pick up, you can pick up sheet 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. I said pick up the sheet number 1 and don't consider the first one as the data. It is not data, it is a heading. So do this thing. Click submit. When you click submit, now ServiceNow is having a import processor in the background, which is getting and reading the data of ServiceNow and bringing in the, which is reading and getting the data of Excel sheet and bringing in the ServiceNow. It says 2 records inserted. But Renuka has a question. अतुल कहाँ है वो 2 records दिखाओ. You are saying that we should not do this relationship directly. तो मुझे बताओ कि वो records कहाँ है यहाँ पर. I need to be see. I need to be see कि वो records यहाँ पर कहाँ है. Go back here. Click on the input set. What it's showing? Loaded. What this mean? That your data is in service now. And where it is? ये था. ये था हमारी Excel sheet का नाम. Sorry, table का नाम. This is our Excel sheet name. And this is our 2 rows. It starts from the 0 and 1. Open it. See. ये information है. Correct. But it is in the temporary location now. इसको इसके घर भेज देते हैं. And what is his home is user table direct. To transfer the data from import set to the target table, we need one more mechanism here. We need more mechanism, and this mechanism is called transform map, which actually transforming and transferring your data from temporary location to the target table. So come back here now. Either you can do one thing, go back here, go back. Sorry, click on this, or you can click transform here. I had to be create the transform map. Let's see what it is doing now. देखो इसको कुछ नहीं मिला. Now what is be happening? What need to be do? How the system will know that I have to be copy user ID in the user ID field of the user table. Yeah, इस Excel sheet का user ID I have to be copy to the user dot user ID field in the user table. वो नहीं पता अभी सिस्टम को. Not that much smart. So we have to do this mapping now. I'll put my transform map name ng batch 17. उसे कहां से डेटा लेके आना है? This is the same table which we just created, import set. I said go and pick up this import set table. कहां लेके जाना है? Take to the user table. ठीक है. This concept is called table to table level mapping. Your source table, that is your import set, is getting mapped with the target table, that is your user table. Okay, ठीक है. Don't worry about all these things, we will discuss it. Okay, that's fine, leave it. And click on the save. Renuka invited me at her home. Sir, आप मेरे घर डिनर पर आइए. I said, okay, Renuka, good, I'll come, thank you. What is your address? Sir, building Marigold. Pune. That's all. Or might be she said, okay, building Marigold. Hadapsar, Pune. I reached there. Hadapsar, Pune, building Marigold. Now what I should next ask to Renuka? What is your flat number? So that I can reach there. So table to table mapping has been done. My society to that society I reach. Now from that society I have to go to the flat number. This is called field level mapping. How the system will know what field of this Excel I have to map with the target table. I'm saying field, not the field value. So what we will do? We have to do the field mapping. Click on the new. When you click on the new, it will open a new window open a new page. It says what field of the source table. I said source table ka user ID. Map with the what field of target table. Map with the user ID. Now Tulsi again not happy. Sir, it means I have to do this 49 times because 49 fields are there. Right, Tulsi? To make this mapping, you have to click 49 times. What do you think, Tulsi? Or might be Preeti, what do you think? And this is just a small table. You will not believe if you go in the CMDB. CMDB table contains more than 100 fields for a single class. ठीक है? So अतुल ये तो feasible solution नहीं है. One of my manager when I was in Accenture till 2015, he was very nice, very simple and sober and mature guy, I can say. He always tell to the team. That time I was a release engineer, so we have to do this build, packaging, everything we have to do. So he always told to team, we are human being. We are not the donkeys. We need to be learn how smartly we can work. ये बात तो सही है. How smartly we can do the work. Tulsi is still not happy that Atul, do I need to or do we need to create 49 times this thing? Yes, you have to be do. There is no solution. रेणुका says नहीं 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 तो कुछ तो solution होगा. You are hiding us. ठीक है चलो. One little bit more advanced. Instead of doing one by one, click on this this thing, mapping assist. What mapping assist will do? It will bring the fields of the source table in one side, target is one time. So drag, drop. ये तो और भी काम खराब हो गया. Earlier I had to just click 49 times. Now I have to make it double. 98 times. It's too much Atul. नहीं होगा ये भी. Too much. But option नहीं है अभी तो हमारे पास. There is no option. Click on the save. नहीं. Tulsi is still not happy with this solution. I'm not happy Atul. I need some solid, quick. Now the last option. Auto mapping assist. Click on this. Arre? Nothing is happening. And now if you see, we got the field mapping all together. This is the benefit of taking the Excel template from the ServiceNow itself, from the table itself. When we were kids, even not we were, how we teach our kids that this is yellow, this is blue, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is orange, this is apple. So nowadays there is a game scheme for the toddler as well, matching game. So similar color shape, similar color item or products, and then you ask to your kid, okay, go and match it. He will be able to match quickly because both are built in a same pattern. Same color code, same machine, same graphics, same shapes, everything. By which kids totally can understand that what I have to match with what. And this is what is happened here now. Now things are ready. Field level mapping is been done, table level mapping is been done. Now what left? The left is to get the data from this table to this table. हमने अब ये वाला bridge भी, we have covered this bridge as well, ये वाला. We build it now. And now click on the transform. It is asking which table you should pick up. I should pick up this one table. Import set. Transform. Transform complete. Open the user table in the parallel. And let's search the user ID which we just created. Starting with AB. देखो आ गए दोनों records. वाह, that is good, Atul. Thank you. Right? Clear everybody till this point? Doubt, question, or clarification? Anybody, any doubt, question, or clarification?
A quick one. Can you able to navigate me like how you initially did this export thing, like navigation? Which
Export
did
of
you
the
went to
Excel
user?
Sorry, to see export of the Excel template.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you can get this format? Go to the user table. Any column. Click import. Create Excel. That's all.
Okay. After that, do we need to create any user in the user table to import all these ones?
Then you have to put every information in the Excel sheet only.
Yeah. After that, to import this one, do we need to go to user table and create a new user?
No. This is what we are doing. So the work which you did manually, we are doing the automatic now. This is the question which I asked in the beginning. That in the third or fourth day when I say guys, please create 10 users. So what step you follow?
We were going like each and every single user and we were creating manually.
Yes. So you're going in the navigation, search for the user, click on the new, code open, put the user ID, name, everything, then click on the generate password, save, then again go back to the navigator, click on the user, click on the create new, and all things will be there. Now, nothing much is required because everything is in Excel sheet and we can upload the Excel sheet in the service now.
This step where you have done like a transform thing, is that inside the table that you have created? That's what my question was.
It was not inside the table. Okay, wait. It did these two things. This is my Excel sheet. Okay. This is my import set table. Let me get a new one. ठीक है. This is my Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Now from Excel sheet, I'll get it into the import set table. Service, not temporary location. Excel. Import set. We call it temporary location. Temporary field, not location. So first we get our data from Excel to import set. First we get our data from Excel to import set. Now this hold everything, my data. But I have to get this data in the user table. Then I have to build a bridge between user table and the import set. For this, I use the concept called transform map. Where I did table level mapping, field level mapping. And now my data is in the user table. Clear, everybody? Tulsi, clear now?
Yes, sir.
To create the Excel sheet, we get the help from the service now. User table and import. And to get the data from Excel to import set, we use the data load. And now my data is in the user table. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everybody. Renuka, Nanda, Priti, Neha, Paveen, Nikesh, Uday. Good. Now let's take example. It is not a case that only we create the user. We modify the user as well. And let's say I need to be modified 5 users, 10 users, 100 users in this way. So how it can be doable? I'm going the same Excel sheet. Abhi, it's the time to see that what exactly is happening. Let me copy this data once again and show you something magic. What I'm going to be changing, I'm going to be changing the email ID. d.com. ठीक है, number. First name A B C E mail. Last name ACDE. User ID and middle name DEF. User ID I'm going to be changed. ABCDE. ठीक है, and save. Clear? And in this record, I am just changing one thing. I am adding the middle name DEFHIJ. In this, no change. In this, one field change. This is a completely new. Now let's see what is be happening. Go here. Load, sorry, data load. क्या हो गया? Load data. And now you can pick up the old table which we created because same table का data आ रहा है. You can put your user, your name, u underscore. कहाँ गया my table u underscore? ये रही. File. Yes. Save. Submit. आगे 3 रिकॉर्ड थे, तीनों इंसर्ट हो गए टेम्परेरी लोकेशन में. Now click on the run transform. Why run transform? Because we already have this bridge. This and this bridge is already there. So now click on the run transform. कौन सा टेबल है? नंबर 2. लेटेस्ट यही है ना, पहले नंबर 1 था, अब नंबर 2 है. क्लिक ऑन द ट्रांसफॉर्म. कंप्लीट सक्सेस. ठीक है, ओपन द हिस्ट्री. अरे ये क्या हुआ? कंप्लीट विद एरर. But there is no error. What it's saying, total 3 records in this Excel sheet. Agree? One is inserted, 2 having error. But we did not make a change anything other than 2 records. You guys with me or missing anything here?
Okay, following.
Following, right? Following me, right?
Yes, sir. I think those 2 errors because you have added a middle name.
So what happened? Tulsi is working in a company, he got promoted. Do I need to get Tulsi's account again in my system?
Need to change the role maybe
Why?
to update the data.
I want to be just your updated designation from senior manager to vice president. Do I need to create your account again?
No.
Then why system is giving me error? What do you think, Nikesh? Why system is giving error for the 2 records? Neha. Priti.
Data is already existed.
तो क्या हो गया फिर? You got promoted in your company. Shall I remove your data, previous data?
Yes.
अच्छा. रेणुका. उदय.
Maybe the group role needs to be changed.
नहीं यार, रोल वोल की तो बात ही नहीं हो रही ना. हम डेटा किस टेबल में लेके आ रहे हैं? We're getting the data in the user table. ग्रुप का कोई रोल नहीं है अभी यहाँ पे.
Okay.
प्रवीण.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe something wrong on Excel.
आपके सामने एक्सेल है यार.
Which we put, I think, wrong table.
नहीं, हमने तो कुछ चेंज ही नहीं किया. सेम ट्रांसफॉर्म मैप वी आर यूजिंग, सेम इंपोर्ट सेट टेबल वी आर यूजिंग. Priti, you said data is already exist. What do you mean by this line? Yes, Priti, tell me. What do you think by this line? Okay, let me go ahead then. The error, let's see. It says 2 error, 1 insert. Error is ABAC. मतलब ABAC is talking about this one. ABAC फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम, ये इसकी बात कर रहे हैं. इसमें एरर है एंड एरर इज इन ABCACD. ABCACD इस रिकॉर्ड में एरर है. But there is no error in this record. The reason being because these 2 record already exist in ServiceNow. And when I am modifying this record, system get confused. That what should I do? Because we are saying that we use this method to get the data in the service now. Did I say that we use this method to modify the data as well in service now? नहीं. System got confused. अरे मुझे तो create करने के लिए बोला था, create तो already है यहाँ पे. Because you cannot create the same user with the same user ID.
Yeah.
It is not possible.
In that case, I think we need to delete that whole Excel sheet and again upload again.
Tulsi, you are working in a company where the 5,000 people got promoted. Do you think that we will need to be delete the 5,000 records and then again create again one?
No.
You're working in a company for the more than 10 years. How many roles you have? How many groups you have? How many connections you have? Removing means everything will be start from zero.
Sir, maybe we don't have update rights.
नहीं update right, we are admin. We are admin. So what can be the solution here? There is a concept that is called Coalesce. Someone say Coalesce, someone say Coalesce. This. Let's say we all went to a party. We all are invited and went to a party. There are 200 people invited in that party. And there's a one person who is wearing the yellow color coat and suit. How you will say to your friend, hey, did you see that yellow color person? What this mean? You are identifying a user by some object. This is what ServiceNow is looking for. Go back here. Wait. Back here. Click on this. यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है. Let's go back. Import logs. सिर्फ इतना ही है. Error during insert of this. It means system is looking something by which system can identify that this is the parameter, this is the key which I have to find out. I'm not sure that how many of you study the RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, or DBMS. In DBMS, there is a concept came, primary and foreign key. This we're talking about the primary key. System says, tell me that what I should see, or what by which I should identify that this field, if this field is there, I have to be update the record. If not, I have to be create the record. So this concept is called the Coalesce. So if you notice here, come back and search for the transform map now. What is our transform map? LNG. Let it be loaded. Open. Oh, and if you come back here, did you see Coalesce? What I will do now, I'll make the user ID as a Coalesce. Let me source. STA user ID. Open this. And now I'll make this as a Coalesce true. Tick this. कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ टिक करना है अभी फिलहाल, nothing much. Update. Now go back. Load data. Same file. Submit. Done. Run transform. Transform. See. One update, two ignored. No error. Why two ignore? Because Coalesce says I'll go in the system and we'll see if this exists, or the field which you make as a Coalesce, if that exists, then I will update the data. If it does not exist, I will create the data. क्योंकि ये record, this record is already created in the last step only, last test only. Now just do one thing. Just put the first name. And let's change something here. Save. Come back here. Load data. Click on this. Choose file. Submit. Run transform. Now, what do you think? What should be the output for this thing? This execution. How many record will be inserted? How many record will be created? How many record will be updated? And how many record will be ignored?
Who will be 4 records will be inserted.
One will be inserted. Okay.
Who will be ignored?
Two will be ignored. Okay. And one will be updated.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Transform. Correct. 4 records, 1 insert, 2 update, 1 ignored. So system, now why system is behaving like this? Because we give the parameter to the system that boss, go and check this field. If this exists, go ahead, update it. Not exist, create it. Clear everybody till this point? Yes or no? Good. We'll not proceed further now. But what is the homework for you guys? Number 1, you need to get the data in service now for the group table, for CMDB CI computer table, for location table, and for user table. Nobody will use auto assist option in a first go. That will be the last option. Nobody will use the Coalesce in a first go. In the second attempt, when you want to be update, you can use the Coalesce. And also do the experiment on this. जो आप अपने ट्रांसफर मैप बनाएंगे and import set as well. Do the experiment. Let me open. Here. Open the Coalesce and try to make more than one field as a Coalesce and see what happened, what did not happen. Try these fields. Might be one case. Take this box and see what is be happening. Then take this box and see what is be happening. Clear, everybody? Any doubt, question? So these two things you have to be tested. And then you have to be do this part. Uday, put the question in the WhatsApp group today. ठीक है? Doubt, question, clarification, anybody? No doubt? Good. Let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance.